We are literally in the dog days of summer. It is hot, it is humid right now, and we will do almost anything to get relief from the heat. And our pets really are no exception. But before you let your dog jump in the pool or swim at the beach, there are a lot of things you need to keep in mind. And joining us with some water safety tips for pets is emergency veterinarian Dr. Megan Callahan. Good morning to you, Dr. Callahan.
Good morning.
So first, let's talk about what we should do before we let our pets get in the water, what we need to know about them and their skin and what's in the water.
Sure. So pet water safety is very similar to child water safety. You want to first make sure they know how to swim. It's fairly instinctive for most dogs and cats for that matter, but we do need to make sure that we should practice and especially before putting them in any large, deep, or intimidating bodies of water. Pay attention to the currents and the tides, especially if you're in a stream or the ocean. They can sweep them away just like they can sweep us away.
Right.
We also want to make sure that they're only in the water with supervision because they can get some exhaustion or get disoriented, very similar to how we would. And we want to make sure they always have a life vest, especially if they are young or old dogs or cats, and that'll provide a little bit of buoyancy for them and decrease their exhaustion level. After they get out of the water, we want to make sure that we're rinsing them off, just like we would, removing any chemicals, minerals, contaminants, any pathogens, especially with red tide or algae blooms, and make sure they don't have any dead fish around or it's not in a highly fished area because dogs can be hooked by fishing hooks or get tangled in fishing lines.
And I tell you, Abe, our dog, I swear he got a little bit of a sunburn the day that we were out there. It might sound strange, but and he's a very hairy, very thick dog, but he did seem to be, I think you have to be careful about that too, just with their skin alone.
You're absolutely right. And there are some sunscreens that are approved for dogs, but most sunscreens that are approved for children are safe for dogs. Just make sure you apply it away from their mucous membranes like their mouth and their nose and apply it directly to their skin and always rinse it off afterwards.
And because you do want to let him swim. I mean, it is so hot right now and I feel so badly for Abe. He's just, sweltering. It has to be extra hot for them. They need an outlet, right?
Absolutely. Just make sure they can touch the ground. Anywhere that they can stand is safe for them. Provide enough water. We want to prevent heat stroke, especially when it's this hot.
Yeah.
If they have any emergencies, make sure you have an emergency vet on call. Veterinary Emergency Group has 2 locations in Tampa. We have one in North Tampa and one in South Tampa. So we should be within a reasonable driving vicinity if you do have an emergency.
That's wonderful. All right, Dr. Megan Callahan, thank you so much. We always love having you.
Thank you. I appreciate being here.
All right, enjoy the rest of the week.